Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise as Year 7 continues, and we have a terrific matchup tonight. It's the 6-4 Denver Broncos welcoming the 6-3-1 Houston Texans to town. Not much separates these teams in the standings in this very competitive AFC conference. This also starts a gauntlet of games where the Broncos will face playoff hopefuls from here to the end of the season. The Texans right now would be a playoff team. They get Baltimore next week. They still have a game against Kansas City. I'm not even confident in a 10-6 record getting you a wild card spot this year. I think there are going to be some 10-win teams that miss out. So every game down the stretch means a ton. Let's get underway. Texans up first, and they will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos have been a very inconsistent team lately, and they played very poorly against the Chargers a week ago, especially on defense. And Houston starts at their own 25. Deshaun Watson out of the shotgun. He rolls outside and throws this one away as he was pressured by Eric Palmer. And here's a look at the Houston offense. David Glanton is a great left tackle, and Deshaun Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. This team is still missing DeAndre Hopkins. They really haven't effectively replaced him yet. As Watson fakes on second down, and he is sacked. It's Eric Palmer. He got the pressure on the first snap, and now it's sack 13 and a half. Sending Houston backwards, and they'll set up a screen. Watson took a hit as he delivers to Darrell Henderson, and that's not a bad pickup, but it's well shy of the first down. Last week wasn't all that successful for the Bronco offense either, as they had issues turning the football over and could not keep up with the Charger offense. Can Nate Sheffield keep things under control today? Starting on 1st and 10, it is an inside run to Marion Peppers, and he's hit down very quickly after a gain of 1. Peppers checks out. Price now in the game as Sheffield has time and finds Tyrone Houston, who falls ahead to the 45-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. This time it's Donovan Jennings in the backfield. It's 3 snaps and 3 different running backs as Jennings grinds out about 3 yards. And here's a look at the Texans defense that's missing star safety Justin Reed. But where this team is very strong is still at pass rusher. Marion Triplett has become one of the best young players in the NFL, and Jadeveon Clowney is still a big-time playmaker you can't ignore. Second down with Price checking in again. 2nd and 7, and Corville can't hang on to it. It's 3rd down. They're spreading out the Texans defense on 3rd and 7. Rush is picked up, and Sheffield overthrows DeAndre Hopkins, who was wide open and would have easily had the first down. That'll bring out Colby Wadman, who has actually been one of the highest volume punters this season. And Granger downs this at the 1. Colby Wadman is such a valuable player to this team. So the Texans are backed up. The rush is handled, and Eric Ebron hauls this in to give the offense some room. That takes them out to their 6 as Watson throws again. This time it's a strike to A.J. Brown, and that's enough for a first down. Good start to this drive. Now they can open things up a bit as Henderson gets this and is taken down by Baxter and Akinjide. Denver is expecting Miles Jack to return a week from now. But on 3rd and 3, Watson has time, throws to the outside, and that is incomplete. Ebron couldn't handle it, and JT Granger makes yet another play. You gotta love what Granger is doing this year. Here is the Denver offense back to work, and that's Hopkins on the catch. Right over the head of Mack Wilson. Sheffield got a bit lucky there. He didn't see it. It's a 30-yard reception for the NFL's leading receiver. At the 30, they go underneath now. It's Peppers on the check down. He picks up around 7. 3 wide set here for Denver on 2nd down. And Sheffield throws the screen. Tyrone Houston has room. He takes it inside the 10, and the Broncos will face 1st and goal. Great sequence of plays. Now can they finish the drive? 2 tight ends now on the field. Sheffield doesn't like what he sees. He extends and throws to the end zone, but cannot connect with Hopkins. It's broken up. Price switches sides. It's 3rd and goal. Good protection. Sheffield to the end zone, and now he's out in front for Hopkins. They had some chances here, but again, just can't connect. 3-0 Denver in the first quarter, as the Texans begin their 3rd drive, and Watson connects with A.J. Brown for a good pickup. A.J. Brown is around 600 receiving yards on the year, and now spreading out the defense, Ebron will make the catch and move the chains. Watson opening 6 of 8, half of those completions to Ebron. Now it's Henderson. He runs through the tackle of Akinjide, and it's Baxter stopping him after a very good pickup. 3rd and short, throwing this quick. It's Will Fuller for the first down, and that's going to take Houston to the Denver 40. Under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Play fake. Watson is dropped again. It's Eric Palmer, his 2nd of the quarter. He's taken such an incredible leap this year as a player. Houston now facing a 3rd and 14. Watson finds Nelson Aguilar, and that is not going to get it done. And now Granger goes down, and he is writhing in pain. This is not a good sight. Granger is going to go into the locker room right now. And the Texans will attempt a field goal. 53-yard try. This is Rick Thomas, already on his 3rd NFL franchise, and he hits the kick. Why won't anybody sign him to a long-term deal? 3 apiece here in the first half, with the Broncos taking over. Sheffield across the middle and caught. DeAndre Hopkins still getting most of these targets. That's why he leads the NFL in catches. Peppers inside, now with some running room, and that is a good run of 8 yards. Peppers getting most of the snaps, it seems. Looked like an option play here, and the flip to Peppers will get the Broncos a first down. Bashawn Wright checks in as the 3rd receiver. On first down, Sheffield to the outside. Again, DeAndre Hopkins facing his former team. He's done some great things against them already in this series. And on 2nd down, it's a first down catch by Levi Summers. So Sheffield, 6 of 10, 72 yards. Broncos driving. New set of downs again, and Sheffield takes off. With daylight, he's inside the 20 and slides down after a 15-yard scramble. They had to settle in the red zone earlier. Now on their 2nd attempt. Protected. Sheffield will take his shot. Hopkins can't make the catch, and it's almost intercepted off the deflection. Hopkins is not on the field here on 3rd and 10. Sheffield again with time. It is almost picked. It is dropped. He threw it right to the defender. And the Broncos are lucky they can even add 3 more. But it's all field goals to this point. And there's Akinjide. He won't miss this time. Good hit on Darrell Henderson. Texans at the 40. Watson. That ball fell out of his hands, and the Broncos are going to take it. That's a fumble. It was a backwards pass by Watson. This came out of his hand awkwardly. I don't know what happened. Slippery football. Something happened there, and Watson just lost control. And the Broncos immediately take over. In scoring range. Here's a shot. Hopkins to the 9. You gotta make sure at least one player's covering him. There's 26 more yards. 3rd red zone trip now for Denver. And they'll hand this to Deion Price, and he almost gets in, but is taken down by the face mask. 1st and goal now from inside the 1. Houston looking for a big stand. It's Jennings fighting to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Donovan Jennings gets number 5 on the season. He does a great job fighting through contact, and he makes it look so easy for how difficult of a play that can be down in the goal line area. 13-3 in favor of the home team as the Texans take over, and they'll run outside with Darrell Henderson, who is off to a pretty solid start. Texans, though, a very pass-heavy approach. Now it's back-to-back runs, and another good one. Henderson to the 44. A trips look on this second down. It's Watson keeping, and the Broncos are all over it. He meets Xavier Watts and maybe got a couple. Out of the eye now. It's another run, and that looks to be enough for a first down. That's Jalen Pierce. Suddenly the Texans going very run heavy, and they'll try the toss here, and Henderson is going to be dropped for a big loss. There's Boogie Turner. They ran until the Broncos stopped it. Now 3rd and 17, and they'll just run it again. All of a sudden, very committed to running the football, but the Broncos will use a timeout and start a 2-minute drill up 10. At the 20-yard line on first down, protected. Sheffield got it to Houston. Another good catch. First down. Deion Price in motion. Sheffield again protected. Finds Houston. Trying to make a move. He's taken down and a flag comes in. That is a face mask call against the Texans. That's a pretty big mistake. It could have been 3rd and 10. Instead, a brand new set of downs. Sheffield throws it up and Houston's got it. First down. He's making a nice impact here in the first half. At the Texans 40 now, it's checked down, and here's Price finding open field to the 10 and taken down after a 32-yard catch and run. Great job by Deion Price after the catch. Inside the 10 again, 4th red zone trip. Sheffield fires, that is intercepted! It's Randall Agnew! And the Texans, after struggling all half, will close the gap before halftime. It's a pick 6. Everything was going so well. And now a potential 14-point swing will keep Houston in this game. It is the 6th interception for Sheffield this season, and the Broncos appeared content running until halftime, but after a first down by Jennings, maybe they're not done. 18 seconds to go, hit as he throws, and that's off the mark for Tyrone Houston. So down to 16 seconds. Trips to the right. Sheffield again under pressure, gets it outside, and caught by Hopkins. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A couple good plays is all it takes, and they'll just send out Haylett Swinton now, not trying to get any closer. And from 55, he buries it to at least get this to a 6-point lead. All in all, that is not a bad first half from Denver, but in the red zone, the good teams get touchdowns more than not, and the Broncos are only 1 for 4 in that department. This is one of those games where a great team is up by 3 scores, and the Broncos are only up by 6 right now. The pick 6, crucial mistake by Sheffield. It's one you have to avoid. Red zone turnovers are just unacceptable. Starting the second half with the football, it's a run here. Jennings will pound inside, and he moves the chains. I think we're seeing both teams here try to lean more on their running game a bit. Sheffield's got time to throw now, and he'll get this to Levi Summers. It's a short pickup, and now 3rd down. Summers again on the inside. Sheffield steps up, throws on the move, and connects with Corville for the first down. He keeps his eyes downfield. Good play by Sheffield. And now the Broncos on the move again. Out of the eye. Jason King leads the way and opens the hole for Jennings, who takes on a defender and runs him over. Broncos inside the red zone. Here's the 5th trip of the day. Moving the ball, not a problem, but you gotta score touchdowns. Off play action, rolling outside. Sheffield to Hopkins. That's a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins against the Texans. He gets it done once more. What a season. That's the 4th touchdown, and now 1 in back-to-back games for Hopkins. The Broncos will go for 2, and Corville can't squeeze this one, so it's a 12-point Denver advantage. Last time we really saw this Texans offense, they were trying to run the ball as much as possible. Now a nice job on the move by Watson. He completes to Nelson Aguilar. But at this point, Watson has only 70 passing yards. On the move again, finding an open Will Fuller. He's across midfield, and that should be about 14 more. Houston moving the ball here effectively. Now a play fake. Time for Watson. He floats this, and that's a great catch by A.J. Brown. But unfortunately for them, it's not going to count. Bunch formation as the Texans are backed up. 1st and 19. Here's a lob downfield, and Brown loses it. Great job by Eric McKinney. He's filling in for J.T. Granger, who has not returned to this game. 2nd down, and that was dangerous. Almost picked off by Savage. That sets up 3rd and 19. Watson needs some time here. And he's got it, certainly, but no one's open. And here comes Baxter! He's sacked! And the Denver Broncos get off the field again. What a great play. Because of the pick six, remember, the Texans offense has only scored 3 points. A lot of time here for Sheffield, allowing him to find Terrell Corville. And that's a good start to this drive. Going back to the I-form look, and it's another play fake. Sheffield sets his feet and all alone. You gotta cover Hopkins. How many times do you gotta be told that? 28 yards. 1st and 10. Oh boy, in the backfield. They're going to get the Jennings, and there's Marion Triplett, the Kalispell legend. So the Texans trying to recover here. 3rd and 7. Stepping up right into the pressure is Nate Sheffield, and he's dropped by McCullers. And that will bring out Haylett Swinton. At least it wasn't a huge loss. But now, the wind could be tricky. 53-yard try, and it is good. Haylett Swinton plays the wind perfectly. 25-10. This Texans offense has to show they can move the ball. They'll run this on the toss. Good lead block here for Henderson, and he'll be close to a 1st down. 5 yards a carry roughly for Darrell Henderson, but that's going to go down after this play. He is dropped by Bradley Chubb. Loss of 4. That'll change the course of a possession quickly. On 3rd and 6, Watson takes a shot and is intercepted! Damian Charles! I know I've talked this year about Charles not being as good as he was a year ago. He's still playing good football. Maybe last year he was better. But that's a terrific play. His 1st interception of the season. We'll need more plays like that in our upcoming matchups. DeAndre Hopkins makes the catch. What else is new? Broncos take over. Tyrone Houston getting most of the wide receiver 3 snaps today. Here's one into traffic. How'd he make that catch? What was that? Levi Summers. Every week I'm impressed because I never thought he'd be a downfield receiving threat. I thought he'd basically be playing like a Jason Witten role as an essential extra lineman. That is not the case. Good pitch and catch here. That's not going to count. They'll bring that one back. Got a ways to go here on 3rd and 16. Houston desperate for a stop. They play coverage. Sheffield hit as he throws and is nearly intercepted. Threw that one a bit out in front. Houston's offense has to get something going. Time is running out. All they've mustered today is a field goal. And now Watson is taken down by Chubb. That's 4 times they've sacked Deshaun Watson. They can pin their ears back and keep sending the rush as well. Watson climbs and is taken down. Eric Palmer gets his 3rd of the day. That's a 15-sack season. At the 9-yard line on 3rd down, it's just a short throw to Henderson, and the Texans again have to kick it back. The defense is playing this well, and next week they welcome back Miles Jack. There was some quick pressure there. It was a design screen anyway, and Donovan Jennings is having perhaps his best game all year. He's certainly making a nice impact. Trying to send some rush. Sheffield rolls away, and Hopkins can't make the catch. Almost, though. They're not done taking their shots. With 9 minutes to go, Sheffield doesn't like what he sees. No one's open. And here comes Clowney. He's sacked for a massive loss. And the Texans get another stop. A 2-score game keeps it within reach. Wadman now has it blocked. And someone's got to get to it, and Wadman will to prevent a return. But the Texans will take over with their best field position all day. They have to capitalize. Watson double clutches and connects with Aguilar inside the 15. That just put Watson over 100 yards passing. They'll spread out the defense. No one's open. Watson is taken down again, this time by Boogie Turner. 6 sacks on Deshaun Watson. They could still move the chains, but it won't be easy. And they'll just keep it on the ground here. It's a solid pickup for Darrell Henderson. But on 4th down, they have to get at least to the 2-yard line. And a false start will just make it even more difficult. 4th and 11, Houston needs a play. Watson throws right to a defender who dropped it. Jamari Akinjide was given a gift, but instead, the Broncos will take over on downs. 7 minutes to go. Here's Peppers. Good start to this drive. He's close to a 1st down. Jason King will lead the way outside. Peppers has space across the 30 and stopped in bounds after a 1st down run. Trying to run down some clock now. Play fake Sheffield. Watch out! Sheffield is sacked again. Clowney could not complete the play initially. He's still going to get some credit, it looks like. And the Texans get it back. They're not allowing the Broncos to go up 3 scores. Here's a nice adjustment and a great catch by Will Fuller. And the Texans need a lot more of that with only 3:20 left to go. To the outside and knocked away, Jamari Akinjide. Watson at just 111 passing yards. I can't believe that. They'll get a few more on this catch by Will Fuller, but it sets up another Texans 4th down. They have to get 7. 3 rush Watson, and he still will go down. Boogie Turner, 2nd of the day. Dominant play up front by this front 4 of Denver. He'll take over with 2.5 to play, and now Danny Heath checks in. He's got 1st down yardage and is cut from behind after a 16-yard run. Under 2 minutes to go, and they'll hand this one to Colt Sully, and the Texans aren't fooled by that play. Timeout Texans. 2 receivers in the game for the Broncos, and they'll run again to the outside with daylight. It's a touchdown! First rushing touchdown in the career of rookie Danny Heath. And the Broncos will put this one away. It's 32-10. The Broncos will bounce back. They'll move to 7-4. Here's the shot. Fuller can't make the catch. Defended by Watts. It's an all backup defensive line in the game as Watson's given some time, and that's caught by A.J. Brown. But as I said, Denver will move to 7-4 ahead of a big matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. Every week, the rest of the way is going to be tough. There is no break against some 3-9 team. It's just not going to happen. Down goes Watson once more. What an effort by this Bronco pass rush. They took away the entire Texans offense. Bill O'Brien can't believe it. But that is bowl game, everybody. 32-10, an easy-going victory for most of the day. The pick 6 probably made it a little more interesting than it had to be. But an overall solid day. I thought Sheffield played really well. Interception was obviously all me. We ran the football quite well between all of our different running backs. Made some plays in the passing game as well with them. But most of the attention is going to DeAndre Hopkins. I've just found such a comfort zone with his role in the slot this year. And I'm actually kind of impressed with myself because a lot of times I don't get the ball to my number 1 enough. And I've now gotten it to Hopkins a ton, playing completely different roles. He played outside all of last year and now pretty much all in the slot this year, and he's getting even more. I like what Donovan Jennings did today as well, and of course the defense. With that kind of a pass rush, you're going to have a chance to win every week. Now, as we welcome back Miles Jack, we lose JT Granger III. It seems every time we have somebody coming off the injury report, somebody goes on. So we do welcome back Jack for the home stretch here. 5 games to go. We're still a game back of Kansas City. And the standings here at the top of the AFC are just impressive. There are so many good teams this year, I think. I believe the worst record we face as of right now would be the 5-6 Jaguars. Now, the Chiefs picked up a win today and gave the Chargers a big loss. It was a close game, 31-28. Raymond actually played really well, had 4 touchdowns, was named Player of the Week on offense. But still, the Chiefs get it done. They've just been far more consistent this year. They snap a minor losing streak. The Titans picked up a big win, as the Raiders just have not been the team I thought they would be this year. They haven't shown any improvement from last season. And Baltimore is coming off a loss to the Bills, so we're going to meet with identical 7-4 records. We're going to face Lamar Jackson and a familiar face in the backfield. Their starting running back right now is Royce Freeman because they are missing Dalvin Cook, who is hurt. They also have some pretty solid receiving talent on this team with Marquise Brown and Marcus Duhan, who was tearing it up with the Packers before leaving. So I think we have a phenomenal matchup next week. Our run defense has been very good most of the year, but you need it more than ever against Baltimore. We're also seeing Hopkins very close to 1,000 yards again, and he's now at 99 career touchdowns. Now, I also wanted to point out, Nate Sheffield has reached the 500 snap mark, and we now see his development. I thought it was going to be star. I would have been ecstatic about superstar, but it's superstar X Factor. Nate Sheffield has a chance to be very special, and we can't afford to mess this up. So we take on Baltimore in our biggest game yet. Dalvin Cook will miss with the elbow injury. And like I said, we got to find a way to stop the run. Can you afford to stack against the running game when Hollywood Brown and Marcus Duhan are playing receiver? This feels a lot like the Charger matchup in reverse, where against the Chargers, you want to stop the deep passing game, but they ran really well against us. What's it going to be against the Ravens when we know they're going to run? Should be a great game, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode today. It's good to be back in the win column. Please leave a like and subscribe and leave your thoughts below on what we have to do to take care of business against the Ravens. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.